Hi, it's Deborah Ariel Pietsch. Wake Up Shift is happening. This is a message to my fellow light workers, beings of light, all of you who have been working for either anywhere from a day to 10 years to 30 years, doing your energy work and working behind the scenes and preparing and being prepared for the shift that we are now experiencing on the planet. And if you have been experiencing a lack of financial abundance specifically and other challenges, and it's November 2011 now, and are wondering why are things so difficult, shouldn't it be, since I know I create my reality, shouldn't this be a little different because I know that I'm a manifester, and why am I not experiencing total abundance? And if you resonate with that at all, then I'd love for you to take this opportunity to listen to what I have to share and what I've been given through clairvoyant messages, very detailed clairvoyant messages, and then also confirmed in the 3D. And I have to be honest with you, the information started coming through in May of 2010, and I'm now finally just coming out of the closet with it because I have been a little bit concerned, to be honest with you, about bringing out this kind of information, and it goes into the political arena that has to do with 9/11, but I am more committed at this point in supporting my fellow light workers and understanding what has been going on than being protective of my own reputation at this point. I'm here to be in service and to support you and those of us that have come here to be transitional bridges through this shift. So what I'm going to refer to is what I have been now calling the descension reality. And this is primarily for people that are open to the awareness of the possibility of alternate realities, parallel universes, and that there is a multidimensional existence that we all exist in different layers and different dimensions. And so it actually all started back in May of 2010 when I basically said to my guides, don't give me one more freaking thing to do because I'm out of money again, and I know so many light workers who are as well. So what is going on? Now, prior to that, over a couple of months prior to that, my guidance was, it's not supposed to be this way, it's not supposed to be this way. And as I got more into it, I didn't exactly know what they were talking about. I actually thought they were talking about an investment that I had made because it's all about money. So here's the short and the long of it. This is what has been given to me. And I'm going to bring in some details that not too many people, I think, have talked about just yet. And that has to do with the motivation behind 9/11 and the tragic events. And so without any emotional charge, without any judgment, I'm here to share with you what I have been given and what I have come to understand, what was done and what was created from from those choices. In September 2001, Alan Greenspan was scheduled on September 11th to make an announcement that had to do with 20 years of court battles that the farm aid Willie Nelson was involved in, bringing all this to the light about Federal Reserve funds, the confiscation of land and farm properties. And I'm not even going to go into all of those details because I'll put this together in a show. But what ended up occurring was a choice was made that the announcement that Greenspan was to make, which was to bring onto the planet, to open up the floodgates of prosperity through prosperity programs, etc. The choice was made that they were not going to do that, and that the situation of 9/11 was created. Now, of course, I'm going out on a limb, and I'm not here to change anybody's beliefs, and I'm not interested in being lumped into a conspiracy theory group. What I'm interested in doing is supporting those of you who have had a challenging time since 9/11 in understanding what is possibly going on. The guidance that I have been given is that at that time, in 2001, we were meant to go into 12 years of ascension, and that there are, from 2001 to 2012, coinciding with each year, there was, and there is, a dimension that was to be brought into awareness, and aspects of ourselves to be brought into this awareness, which corresponds with the 12 astrological signs, and all what has occurred. So there's the dimensions, and there's the astrological signs, and then there's the 12 years, and there's other things as well. There's codes that we are coded to activate at certain times for the anchoring of the new paradigm. What ended up occurring is that choice was made, and what ensued was fear and survival programming that was not meant to be experienced as part of these last 12 years in preparation for the shift of 2012 into 2013. So a descension reality was created, and it really changed the matrix. And that there was also another thing that occurred in 2005, and that was the use of technologies known as HAARP and other things to create the Katrina situation. Now, what I've also been given in regards to that situation is that the technology, it's almost like children playing with matches and gasoline. Like that technology was given to us to create life, and it has been being used to destroy life. And those frequencies that are used in that technology, and please go research this. Jesse Ventura did a great 6-part series about it. And as I was getting the guidance to research all this, to bring forth this information, I actually learned things that I hadn't known. And so these frequencies, it's such an intense frequency that is used for this technology, it actually scrambles the codes that we are here to activate for the new paradigm. And I won't go into all the details of what I have been given, but what I am here to really assist you in understanding is that if your life is not looking as peachy or rosy as you thought it would be by 2011, which I've been told that by 2011, the vibration of the planet and the vibration of those of us who've been doing our work and are aware of the energy and aware that we create our reality, we are meant to be creating modern day miracles by now. So there has been, from my guides, a ton of intervention at this point in the last year that the beings and the guardians of this planet have brought forth in order for us to get back onto trajectory of this timeline now in 2011 going into 2012, so that we can raise our individual vibrations as well as the vibration of the planet. Because with these frequencies, it's also scrambled our availability to access the higher vibrational frequencies for law of attraction, law of expansion, universal laws that we were guaranteed when we came here to play this game to have accessible to us. And so my main point in talking about this is that if you've been experiencing any of this death and desperation and self-deprivating thoughts, wondering, well, I know I create my reality, so why am I creating such a challenging reality? What I want you to know is that it's kind of gotten hijacked. And what's important at this moment is to transcend any of the judgment, any of the other experiences that could be experiencing if you really resonate with this information, and know that we are now, especially with this 11-11-11, this is a reboot. This is now coded for the global reboot. Universal laws are now working again. And that as you think, you shall create. Where two or more are gathered, this is the kind of energy that will allow the chalice to be created for more of the higher vibrational frequencies to anchor through you and be brought forth. So without any judgment or even trying to change anybody's belief systems, if any of this resonates with you, then what I want you to know is that the change is afoot. And that it is also time for us to collectively come together as light workers and beings of light and to unite. And that I am now launching what is called beings-of-light-unite.com. And this is where we will begin the creation of a unified field globally, not only with energy and information, but also with the resources that will support each of us individually and collectively. So thanks for taking the time to listen. I hope that if this has resonated, or if it hasn't, I hope that it has assisted you in any way possible in even expanding your own your self-love, loving yourself, and knowing that there's been some unexpected challenges, shall we say. So thank you. I'm looking forward to being in partnership with you in any way that is in alignment with your highest divine truth, my highest divine truth, and for the ascension of this planet and the evolution of mankind. Thanks. And are wondering, why are things so difficult? Shouldn't it be, since I know I create my reality, shouldn't this be a little different because I know that I'm a manifester, and why am I not experiencing total abundance? And if you resonate with that, and I have to be honest with you, the information started coming through in May of 2010, and I'm now finally just coming out of the closet with it because I have been a little bit concerned, to be honest with you, about bringing out this kind of information, and it goes into the scenes, and preparing and being prepared for the shift that we are now experiencing on the planet. And if you've been experiencing a lack of financial abundance specifically, and other challenges, and it's November 2011 now. Hi, it's Deborah Ariel Pietsch. Wake Up Shift is happening. This is a message to my fellow light workers, beings of light, all of you who have been working for either anywhere from a day to 10 years to 30 years, doing your energy work and working behind all. Then I'd love for you to take this opportunity to listen to what I have to share and what I've been given through clairvoyant messages, very detailed clairvoyant messages, and then also confirmed in the 3D